Virgo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. This is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. It's your message. And if you're not a Virgo and this popped up on your feed, it is absolutely your message. This doesn't come to you unless you draw it into you. So that's why it's here. And it comes to you at just the right time. And this is where your message begins. I actually really love this for you because it means you're making space for what really makes you happy. And you're letting go of all the fucking baggage that's keeping you from your joy. And you know why you're doing it? Because of that beautiful full moon that happened in Virgo just like a week ago. It was going to impact you. And I'm sure that there was something that really riled you up. And it was almost like when the moon is full in an earth sign, it makes me think of something erupting or like exploding, or the top that blows off of a mountain when a volcano happens, because it's an emotional burst, but it has to burst through the earth, right? So it's not ever comfortable. It's never gonna be easy, but absolutely worth it. And you would feel the relief right afterward. And definitely a lot of all that crap that had to come out, it just had to come out. It was like a nasty pimple that had to be popped. And now that the pain is gone, you can start to heal and clean out all the gook, and you're good with that. You'll figure that out. But the pain is gone, so your head is actually clear and you're not distracted anymore. And what this is telling me is we have this beautiful eclipse, my friends. And so by the eclipse on March 28th, 29th, that's the new moon solar eclipse. It is a new moon. And that's when solar eclipses happen, during a new moon. And it's happening in Aries. So it's almost like you're finally allowing yourself to be happy again, because you're finally getting rid of the crap that you've been carrying around that's making you not be happy, or that's keeping you from letting that stuff into your life that would make you happy, or filling yourself up. Then we have this, the 10 of Cups. So getting filled up, getting joyous, getting happy, getting taking care, walking away from all the crap that doesn't serve you toward being happy. But because this is all emotions, it's telling me that this is an emotional process for you. It's not just about getting rid of shit. It's about getting rid of the crappy emotional baggage that what is keeping you from being happy. You may not even know it. Right? But on some level, it's coming up to the surface now, and you will know it. And I love this for you because it means you're going to be happy soon. You're going to be able to let yourself receive, because that's what cups are really about. Like, fill me up. That's what cups are. So it's an energy of you're finally going to allow yourself to be happy. And this has been a blockage for you. Well, you're done. You're done holding on to what didn't work. And it's not necessarily that relationship. It's the feelings, the emotions that you have that are keeping you from being able to be in a healthy relationship. It's not necessarily that job. It's all the crap that kept you in that horrible job because you felt stuck and you felt obligated. Well, that's gone. It's done. You're letting it go. You're not letting it scare you anymore. Emotional, remember? You're not letting it scare you anymore. Like all the debt. I'm going to stay in this job that makes me unhealthy. I've gained 40 pounds since I've been in this position. I'm getting pimples on my face. I'm not sleeping well at night because this fucking job is destroying my life, but I've got to stay here because I've got a mortgage. This is about releasing the fear of losing the house. This is about releasing the fear of not living up to those expected expectations. Virgos, you are in a fuck it modality. That's what you're in. You're in a, if I lose the fucking house, I lose the fucking house. I lose the fucking whatever. If I go into debt, I go into debt. I'm not being controlled by this fear anymore because I deserve joy. And I don't mean pleasure. That's not what this is about. That's not what the 10 of Cups is about. It's not about pleasure. It's not the 3 of Cups. It's not even the 6 of Cups. It's the 10 of Cups. So this is so far beyond and above pleasure. This is about true joy, filling your heart. And as soon as you let go of this oppressive, fearful energy that you've been under, you are now able to allow joy to come in your life. Right? And it's so funny that once you're in that modality, how all the other shit clears up, because your mind will be clear and it's like, your mind is not going to be clear now because there's a Mercury retrograde, but your heart can be clear. And because you're highly intuitive, your heart can show you the way. And you're going to allow your heart to show you the way. Finally, after you're able to release it and trust the situation, please let's go and get a moon card. This is the Moonology deck, guys. I don't sell it, but the link is actually in my description box. I love this deck. Remember, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do that now. It's just a little click, and then you can hit that notification bell. It says all notifications, because this is the only place where I go live and do free public tarot card readings. So if you want to participate, you got to be alerted, right? And then if you're looking for personal readings, I do provide those. I don't have a lot of time slots available anymore. So, take what's there, but you can book and schedule multiple services that I offer over on my website only through my website. I don't have a WhatsApp account. I do have a personal one. I don't have a professional one. I don't use my personal one. So I don't know what you're not going to hear from me or get in touch with me anywhere except through my website and my email. Just FYI. So then we have step out of your comfort zone. Do you want to know why it's saying that to you? Because you've gotten stuck in a toxic comfort zone. Because comfort zones can absolutely be toxic. You're like the fucking penguin from Batman. You just it's almost like you need the toxicity because you've claimed it as your identity. It's full of shit. That's not who you are. And you're finally able to see the difference between the toxicity and who you really are. That's why you're able to start scraping off the crud. Right? Because the crud isn't you. You were protective of the crud because you were mistaking it as a part of yourself. But now you're not identifying with the crud anymore. You know damn well that ain't you. You're fucking getting rid of it. And ultimately, you're going to go after something that is truly, absolutely blessed. Stepping out of your comfort zone, my friends, is leading you to absolute bliss. Let's get a little bit deeper into your story, shall we? Virgo. Clean it up. I love this energy for you. Clean it up. But now you know where to clean and what to clean, and you're able to clean it. It's like you see now what needs to be cleaned. You see now what needs to what's crudding up your space. You're seeing that now. 100%. You are blessed, and all that glitters. These 2 cards came out for Cancer too. You might want to go over to Cancerians if you want to read that video. There's might be a linked message there. So clean it up. You know what that means, but it's like you're finally able to, because you're finally not mistaking the crud for the walls. It's like when you go to one of those vintage paintings and they have a special way of cleaning it so it doesn't scrub off the actual paint. It just takes the dirt up. That's what you're doing now. You now know that the crud isn't the color of the painting, and you're now figuring out. So now okay, these are the tools I need to just get. Now you're figuring that out. The tools you need and the not strategy, but the means that you have to go through to clean out the crud. And that you're very, very blessed, even though things aren't that shiny. But I think the shine is about to return to your life, not the fake shine, right? You're getting down to the depths of the true shine. You're polishing things up, not about the shine, about now the upkeep, and it's like you're rediscovering the beauty of something. And I'm more than sure that the beauty of something is you, but something was tarnished, and you're working really hard to untarnish it, because you know now the value of it, and you see how much it's worth. It's like when you discover that little antique thing and you're like, oh, I thought this was just a piece of garbage. And you know now it's not. You're cleaning it up. You're cleaning it up. Oh, yes, you're preparing it. It's getting prepared. Okay. So lead me forward, God. Where are you taking me? How? How is this coming into Virgo's life? Partnerships and alliances, you're reaching out to somebody and somebody's reaching out to you. There's a hand that you're grabbing. There's a person that you're connecting with. There's, yeah. Yeah. There's a hand that you're grabbing. You see that this is not 2, though. This is 3. Why? Because in a truly healthy partnership, God is there. And you're finally letting yourself connect with that. You're finally letting yourself believe in it and know it and feel it and grasp it and be good with it. And there's a connectivity here between you and somebody else. And it's actually a really beautiful connection. It doesn't have to be romantic. Not at all. You're finding help where you need it. Ask. And thank you, God. This is how you're going to know when you reach out to somebody, they're going to connect with you. Not just connect with you, but they're doing it because they know that you need support, even if you're not asking for it. Don't you just love those people where, you can show up and they just know that you need them. And they don't expect you to bruise your pride or push through the pride. You could just show up, and it's like somebody who is cooking for you, even though you didn't ask for food. They just know that you're hungry. That's why you showed up, and they're happy to help. This is the kind of energy that you're going to encounter, and it has a lot to do with your healing and being pulled into this healthy place. Yes. Okay. God says I'm right on. This is a message for me as much as it is for you, saying, oh, good little reader. You got that one right. Yay. For me, the Ace of Swords does that too. Like, oh, yeah, you got the message. Because sometimes I don't know what the fuck the message is. But I just get lost. But this is a judgment card. So for you, this is a sense of, yeah, you got it this time. You got it. And now you're finally see the resurrection that's being depicted here. You're finally able to see what's really valuable. You're finally able to call on what really has worth and value, even though on some level you fucked up, you buried it. But what was buried that is really valuable is now resurfacing. And that's the blessing of Mercury retrograde, is that sometimes what it does is it forces us to dust off and see the true value that we missed. And that's what's happening to you, right? And this is fate and fortune that's coming into your life. A judgment made in your favor to resurrect something of great value. And it is probably the best thing that you've done for yourself in a long time. It can literally transform your life and set you onto a new cycle. There's so much abundance here in fortune, simply in just because God is you've awakened. You get it now. You are the one that is spotting how much something is worth. That's what you're doing. These have been such great readings because it's so mature. This energy is beyond what I would have expected or anticipated for all of the signs this week. There's a lot happening that I think took a long time to happen, or took a long time to be able to happen. Ooh, we gotta get these angel messages. Forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. Time to release repressed anger that's why God called me to that deck now. Because you all need to hear this. It's not just for It's for the collective. It's not just for the extended. The extended art is beautiful because it's all for people who really want to get to the nitty gritty. And there's so much detail there. But this you all needed to hear. Forgiveness heals. So you are healing because you are forgiving, because you are letting go. You are also being forgiven. If that's part of your, what you needed to do. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. What are you angry about? What's going on? You're finally letting it come to the surface and just be laid bare. That's a secret here. That's how it's happening. Something has been making you happy. Something has been making you happy, but you haven't allowed yourself to feel the happiness because there's been such anger with regards to it. Either it's with regards to this actual person or situation, or it was a person or situation in the past that filled you with such rage and anger. You have been tarnishing something beautiful that's right in front of you and what you need to fucking do. What's going on now is you're seeing how beautiful the thing is in front of you, finally. Waking up to, what the fuck am I doing pissing on this pot of gold? This is not my toilet, right? I'm angry at something else that's got nothing to do with this beautiful thing in front of me. And I'm sitting here mistreating it because I'm angry at something else. And that's why you're getting rid of the anger. Because when it's not there anymore, neither will your poor choices be, neither will your poor choices even just isolating yourself or not letting yourself feel the joy that you're supposed to be feeling. Happy birthday, Doug Denny, or the connection that you're supposed to be feeling. Pride is a big part of this that's coming through. There's a lot of pride here. I don't know if it's you or somebody else, but somebody's very prideful. And pride is just fear dressed up as intelligence. And it's bullshit. Because you're really just afraid and you're convincing yourself there's a good reason for it. No, you're a coward. You're a coward because you were hurt. And we learn. And then our trauma makes decisions for us. You know what I'm saying? And then that's what happens. But this is what you're becoming aware of. And with the awareness comes your power to do something about it. And that's what's happening this week. So that by the new moon, because we've got a timeline here, by that new moon that's coming on the 28th, 29th, you're going to be so good. You're going to be so happy. You're going to be so healthy. You're going to be falling in love with life again. Let's go to the extended. I'll see you guys there.